Imagine a movie that completely changed the course of one of the most explosive franchises in cinema. No Vin Diesel, no Paul Walker, and none of the characters everyone was familiar with, the Fast and the Furious. Tokyo Drift stood out by introducing a brand new protagonist and immersing viewers in the vibrant Japanese car culture. With streets lit by neon lights and the roar of engines in midnight street races, the film brought to the audience a driving style that, until then, seemed like something from a video game. Drifting. But what makes this movie so special goes far beyond the change in the main cast. It delivered a unique authenticity, showcasing real cars, real locations, even if recreated in Los Angeles. And, most importantly, featuring professional drivers to bring the drifting scenes to life. Among them, Keiichi Tsuchiya stands out, known worldwide as the Drift King, whose influence was crucial in shaping the film's impressive maneuvers. In today's video, we're revealing 10 fascinating facts that explain why Tokyo Drift is so different and so revered within the franchise. Get ready to discover details about the production, behind-the-scenes moments, and the choices that made this movie a unique landmark in automotive cinema history.
Can he drive?
Can he drive? You know what DK stands for?
Donkey Kong?
Drift King.
Now that we've grasped the unique impact the Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift had on the franchise, let's dive deeper into facts that reveal what makes this film so singular and memorable for car and cinema fans alike. These are details you might never have heard before, but explain why it earned a special place in the hearts of automotive culture enthusiasts. A different protagonist. Out of necessity, the studio faced a huge challenge. Paul Walker and Vin Diesel, the stars of the first two films, were unavailable for this third chapter of the saga. To keep the franchise alive, producers chose to introduce a brand new character, Sean Boswell, played by Lucas Black. This displaced American kid, with his rebellious attitude, became the perfect gateway for Western audiences to discover Japan's underground street racing and drift scene. It was a risky move, but the outcome proved that fresh stories and characters could expand the Fast and Furious universe in surprising ways. Filmed in Los Angeles, not Tokyo, despite the title and setting, much of the Tokyo scenes were shot in Los Angeles. Unable to secure permits to film on Tokyo's busy, iconic streets, the team turned to cutting-edge technology. They used LiDAR scanning to precisely map Japanese locations and built detailed sets recreating the iconic Shibuya crossing and other areas. This solution demanded tons of creativity and effort to convey an authentic feel of Japan's streets. But most audiences never noticed the difference. Over 250 cars destroyed. The production didn't hold back when it came to on-track action. More than 250 cars were destroyed during filming, a number only surpassed by the next two films in the franchise. This reflects a commitment to adrenaline-pumping scenes filled with crashes, drifts, and jaw-dropping collisions. Each destroyed car was part of the spectacle, delivering a visceral and unforgettable visual experience to the audience. Vin Diesel's return via Bandoleros. Though he didn't star in the main plot, Vin Diesel made a special appearance at the film's end in exchange for a curious condition: the inclusion of the song Bandoleros by Don Omar and Tego Calderon in the Ye soundtrack. This track became emblematic for the franchise, bringing a strong Latin influence and helping to connect the different saga chapters, even in a film as distinct as Tokyo Drift. Real drift, with professional drivers, perhaps the film's greatest asset was the authenticity of its drift scenes. These weren't just visual effects or typical stunt doubles. The drivers were true specialists. Names like Rhys Millen, Tanner Faust, and of course Keiichi Tsuchiya, the legendary Drift King, either performed in the film or shaped the choreography of the maneuvers. Tsuchiya, especially, was key to lending credibility and showcasing drifting as an art and driving technique, not just a cinematic fad. This raised the film's level and inspired a whole generation to get hooked on the style. These first 5 facts already show how Tokyo Drift blended production challenges, innovation, and respect for automotive culture to create a unique experience. But there's more. The next video will reveal 5 additional facts to complete this fascinating picture. Before moving on, here's a special invite. If you're a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise, car modification culture, or just love incredible stories from the automotive world, drop a comment below telling us your favorite moment from this movie or the car that stood out most to you. Share this video with friends who also live for speed and driving, and check out other content on the channel. We've got detailed videos about Fast and Furious, JDM culture, drifting, and street racing that you'll love. Your participation helps keep this space active and full of fresh content. Continuing our deep dive into the facts that make the Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. A milestone both within the franchise and in the automotive world, let's explore 5 more details that help us understand not just the film's production, but its lasting influence on car modification culture and the passion for drifting. Han, from side character to franchise icon Han, played by Sung Kang, was originally meant to be a minor character, almost a background figure in the movie's universe. However, the actor's chemistry, the character's charisma, and Han's calm, mysterious vibe immediately won over audiences. So much so that the filmmakers decided to bring him back in later films, making Han one of the saga's most beloved and central figures. His popularity was so strong that he helped tie together the franchise's somewhat tangled timeline after Tokyo Drift. Han perfectly illustrates how a character can transcend an initial minor role and become a cultural icon, especially among fans of JDM culture. The ban on filming in Shibuya and the art of recreation as mentioned before. Filming in Tokyo's famous and bustling Shibuya crossing wasn't possible due to lack of permits. This could have been a huge problem, but the production team turned that challenge into an opportunity. Using advanced technology and expert set design, they crafted a replica so faithful that for many viewers, the line between the real location and the set is nearly indistinguishable. This effort shows how much the film invested in detail to preserve the authentic Japanese atmosphere, even while shooting far from Japan. This craftsmanship was essential to immerse viewers in a very specific world, the Japanese drift scene, respecting the local culture deeply. Mustang with a Nissan RB26 engine, an unusual tribute. The film's climax delivers a surprising treat for fans of classic cars and radical mods. Sean, the protagonist, drives a 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback, an American icon, but with an unconventional heart, the RB26 engine, famed from the Nissan Skyline GTR. This engine, a symbol of Japanese high-performance engineering, transplanted into an American muscle car, created a hybrid that embodies the fusion of American and Japanese cultures within the Fast and Furious universe. This mix perfectly captures the film's spirit, celebrating creativity, customization, and passion for cars regardless of their origin. Confusing timeline. Where Tokyo Drift fits in the saga, though it was the 3rd film released, Tokyo Drift's story actually takes place after Fast and Furious 6. This choice was made to integrate Han's character across the saga, ensuring emotional continuity and stronger connections between films. This narrative twist surprised many fans, who had to rethink their expectations and accept that the franchise's chronology doesn't follow release order. It also allowed exploration of different racing worlds and characters without losing the bigger story thread. The film that almost wasn't, and the cult hit it became. Initially, Tokyo Drift didn't carry the prestige of the earlier movies in the franchise, and was even considered the weakest upon release. But over time, it gained a loyal fan base, especially among drift enthusiasts and fans of Japanese car culture. Today, it's seen as a landmark, credited with popularizing drifting in the West and paving the way for a new phase of the saga. These final facts prove Tokyo Drift is more than just a movie about cars and speed. It's a unique blend of culture, storytelling, and motorsport passion. Its influence echoes today on racetracks, at car meets, and in how younger generations perceive drifting and automotive customization. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Or do you have a legendary moment from the film that stands out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and share it with your crew who love the world of modified cars and Fast and Furious. Also, check out our other videos that dive deeper into JDM culture, car meets, drifting, and of course the whole Fast and Furious saga we love to discuss here. Stay tuned because there's plenty more high-octane content coming for those who live for speed, engines, adrenaline, and the unique vibe of streets and tracks worldwide. If you enjoyed diving deep with us into the incredible world of the Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, and the culture of modified cars, now's the time to help grow this community. Our channel is aiming for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and your support is key. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button right now so you don't miss any of the fresh content coming your way. And if you're already part of the family, share this video with your friends, the crew that lives for drifting, street racing, and car meets. We also want to know what you love. Drop a comment below telling us your favorite movie from the franchise, the car that left a mark on your life, or any automotive story you want to see featured here. Every comment helps build this community where we exchange ideas, share tips, and celebrate our passion for cars together. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you get alerted every time we drop new videos. There's a lot coming, from cool trivia and deep dives to that pure speed vibe only true car lovers understand. Together, let's push this channel to new heights with adrenaline, style, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. I'm counting on you to help us hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone by the end of the month. Let's keep this journey growing stronger and faster every day.